Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yum. We got a fresh new look at the game with the Pokemon Direct a couple days ago, and it's really shaping up to look really nice. We got the beautiful graphics, big Pokemon, no random encounters, dogs, sheep. Overall, I think the reaction to the game has been really positive for most people. A few people are a bit hesitant about the Dynamax gimmick, and a few other people are not so into the legendary designs, but I think we have a pretty cool game on our hands here. However, sometimes the reaction to new games or anime or whatever is very different from culture to culture, so let's take a look at what Japanese fans are saying about the new Pokemon games. And before we get going, if you're interested in hearing about other trending topics in Japan, in anime and games, and entertainment and general life, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button. Here we go. Dynamax is giving me deja vu.
I wonder what that is.
Sandshrew, Big Sandshrew, Dynamax Sandshrew, Dynamax Big Sandshrew. Such big supporters. While we're at it, I want a Dynamax Tiny Pokemon. Login day. Playing for free. After racking up a heavy in-game bill. Pretty much, right? Professor Magnolia looks like Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. The coloring of Pokemon Sword and Shield's legendaries is reminiscent of the Brave series. Am I the only one whose heart is fluttering with memories? Giapi is at the forefront of our times yet again. Just a note here, Giapi is referring to the Pippi, Clefairy, from a very interesting Pokemon manga that was one of the first Pokemon manga and ran alongside the Pokemon Adventures manga, which is a little bit more well known overseas, I think. But this manga, in which this Clefairy is a main character, is so different from anything that you've probably seen in the Pokemon universe. It is a gag manga, and essentially it follows the story of a very, very incompetent Red and his totally vile Clefairy companion as they travel through the lands and basically just screw everything up on their journey to complete Red's Pokedex. It's actually a really funny manga, and I have no idea if it's available in English. There was, back in 2005, at least some portion of it was translated into English in Singapore, but if you're interested in hearing a little more about this manga and seeing some pages from it, drop me a comment. Deja vu. This is deja vu. A lot of people are also saying that Zacian looks like the great grey wolf Sif from Dark Souls and various other wolf characters who have carried swords in their mouths. And on that note, this is Katsu no Senshi Gamu. Gamu the armored soldier. This is a manga in Japan about a clan of dogs who are ninja dogs who are, I don't really know. Lunala meets the new legendary Pokemon. Hey, are you Giant? This is a reference to the bully in Doraemon, I think. It's Zacian. I don't know much about you. What kind of power do you have? Tell me, the messenger of the moon. Well, I'm pretty confident at handling a sword, and I can peel the eggshell off of a boiled egg in 3 seconds. What? This is no ordinary Pokemon. Pokemon Sword and Shield's legendary package, referring to the double pack I guess, was shown off too. Looking forward to it. Congratulations on making it into 3 consecutive generations, Lysandre. I don't know if this is a thing amongst the international Pokemon fan base, but in Japan, Lysandre has been memed to, and every time a new Pokemon game comes out, people are just looking to Photoshop his face onto basically anything they can. This all started with, soon after Pokemon XY came out, there was a hashtag that emerged online, Furarari Kusokora Grand Prix. And there are actually a few ways you can translate this, like, Lysandre Collage Grand Prix. I think we'll go with that. And this has been a big thing ever since. I don't know, is this a thing in the English-speaking Pokemon community too? If not, it should be, because these pictures are pretty damn hilarious. Zacian and Zamazenta. In accordance with the 3 primary colors, does this mean the 3rd legendary will be Zayellow? I think the color reference is a little more clear in Japanese, where the spellings of Xian and Magenta actually match exactly to the colors, but does this mean there are going to be 3 legendaries and the 3rd one will have a kind of yellow theme like this person is suggesting? If so, maybe they could even form together into one badass black Pokemon. Surely in Sword and Shield, the legendary designs would be walking on all fours but not holding swords or shields. I thought. But then again, Samurott wielded a sword with his forefoot, didn't it? If Wailord was a Dynamax Pokemon. Wailord, Dynamax. Flappy has more friends. Great, isn't it? The new Pokemon Watashiraga looks like an onigiri. Yeah. If they get rid of Mega Evolutions, I'm seriously thinking about retiring. Sword or Shield, which one to reserve? This is troubling. No, it's not. You should reserve Sword. What is it? I can't express it well, but these look like something that would appear in Japanese North Korean squadrons. Something gives me that feeling. Ugh. I kind of get what he means though. There's no choice but to buy it. Well, that's a given. The games look really gorgeous. We finally have a roaming camera. We have dogs. It's gonna be great. Okay, one more comment. Pokemon Sword and Shield's Uru is just a lamb. Yes, it is basically just a lamb, and it's so cute. So in conclusion, people think that Sword Dog looks like various other Sword Dogs. A lot of people noted that the lamb Pokemon is super cute. People think Dynamax is either just funny or awesome or endearing in some way or another. And basically people are responding very positively to the game in Japan, which is great to see. I was really impressed by the trailer, I liked it, and good to see Lysandre is back in the game too.
You must have been seeing the world in the same way I was.
And you know, a few people are a little bit skeptical about the Dynamax gimmick. We'll see how it turns out when we get a little more of a glimpse into the gameplay. And a few other people are a little, like, mildly disturbed by some of the designs. I think mainly the legendaries, but all in all, this is looking to be an awesome Pokemon game. And probably the Pokemon game I've been most excited for since, I don't know, Gold and Silver. It's looking really nice. So what are your thoughts on what we've seen of the game, and will you be buying Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the notification and subscribe button if you haven't already. And thanks so much for watching. We'll talk again soon. Bye bye.